welcome to the SystemMagic stream. This is our second attempt at going live tonight, as we have fixed our microphone issues, so sorry about that. But today is a very, very special day here at SystemMagic, because some of our behind-the-scenes changes are finally coming and affecting in front of the scene watchers like you. So welcome, people who have joined. Andrew is muted. You can talk.
Oh yeah, I'm muted. Yeah, you know, we just muted me because I was being too loud. It's really unlucky that I was muted.
Yeah.
But you know, sometimes I'm just muted.
Yep. So subscribers to the stream may have noticed that we've added some emotes to our stream. We're very excited to launch the nonsense and strategy emotes, as that is our bit here. We have a nice mix of nonsense and strategy, so please feel free to enjoy using those in moments of nonsense or strategy. We have the Sam Mono Red emote, because good friend of the stream, Sam Eilenfeld, paid special to have a custom emote for himself made of him screaming Mono Red, trying to get us to draft Mono Red. So enjoy the Sam emote. And then we have our new two stream mascots, Blue Gear and Red Gear. I love Blue Gear and Red Gear. I think they're very cute. For example, if you check out our SystemMagic Twitter, you'll see there they are. There's Blue Gear and Red Gear, just having a little debate about what we should be doing on stream, whether we should be strategying or nonsensing. So that's Blue Gear and Red Gear. We have emotes for them as well. Future SystemMagic things will probably feature Blue Gear and Red Gear heavily, because I love Blue Gear and Red Gear.
So just so you know, whenever you say Blue Gear, I immediately think like Lugia, like he's blue
okay.
Blue Gearia.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's kind of a slant rhyme, as it were. But yeah.
Lugia. Yeah, okay. Well, we can I'm open to renaming Blue Gear and Red Gear. But yeah, and so the other thing you might have noticed is we now have channel points. So it's a great time to subscribe, because you can get emotes. If you don't want to subscribe, you can watch and build up some channel points, and you can use those to unlock some emotes, or you can use them to unlock all sorts of other different things that we have available for you. Fans of the stream should love some of the the text on Blue Gear is a bit hard to read on Twitter. Okay, yeah, I had to do some manipulating of the image, so we'll try and make that better.
I think it's because Greg... See, the problem, Chad, is that Greg is a heathen who doesn't use his Twitter in dark mode.
Oh, yeah.
Like 99%, unlike the other 90% of the population, including me. So, yeah, we just did this. So, you know.
We just set this up. Please let us know if there are fixes that you need. Yeah, and thank you, welcome, and thanks for the follow, Karn. Can delay. Love it. Oh yeah, someone asked about the candle sponsor. We have a nice return to this Yankee Candle Clean Cotton candle that I was given by Andrew's mom, friend of the stream.
Famous friend of the stream.
Me and Andrew's mom share a love of candles. So... Oh, you did redeem a candle change. Alright, well, let's change the candle.
Greg, this has got to be one of the most nonsense of these channel fireworks.
Do you like how cheap I made change the candle? Alright, well, because it's next to me, for change, we'll need to raise the... Yeah, we do reserve the right to change the prices on the channel point things, but we're going back into the scented candles box that my mom gave me for Christmas, and we're gonna light up this nice vanilla as our new candle sponsor for the day. So thank you for changing the candle sponsor, and you get to see a live lighting of candle. This one's a little, it's taking its time to get going, but get some nice vanilla instead. You also redeemed...
Oh well,
okay.
Change
well,
again.
We're going back into the box. Who needs vanilla when you can have Jasmine? Jasmine we haven't done yet. That's pretty nice. Alright. Yeah, it does seem to have given everyone 300 points for free. So the fact that change the candle costs 200 might be rough.
Greg, I think you may have mispriced this particular reward.
Yeah, basically I thought it would be meaningless because, they can't actually smell the candles. But yeah, for those who don't know, we are unofficially sponsored by the discount candle section. Oh, no, wait. Oh, it doesn't show up. Oh, wait, this is good to know.
Wait, like 6 different people are doing change the candles. Like, this is an incredibly bad idea.
Okay, wait. But Jesse has requested a Charmeleon ranking.
Wait, what are we gonna Charmeleon?
So
what
Jesse,
do I have to Charmeleon?
You can let us know what you would like Charmeleon rated, and we can provide a rating on the Charmeleon scale. Change the candle. Oh god. Okay, we're gonna update this real soon. Alright, we're going to Rosemary.
I'm dying, I'm sorry. Also, need to answer your question. Me getting a mustache would have to be exceptionally expensive. Oh, man.
Alright, we're moving on to Rosemary, everybody. Still the scented candle brand.
I'm dying.
Alright, there's one more. If there's one more, I'll go into the closet and grab some different, maybe some Target branded candles. Charmeleon rate the candle, the channel point rewards.
I think that is somewhat like Charmeleon.
I think it's pretty low. Oh, but prices are gonna need to get jacked up. Yeah, to be honest, I had no idea what the scale was. I tried to judge it based on the pre-existing things, but what the prices need to go down.
Oh god, our stream is already chaos.
Oh no, this is great. We can just keep doing things, Jesse. I'm really happy to have your support.
I think channel point rewards are like a 4.
I think they're like a 3 on the Charmeleon. I think they're not that. They're like silly and whimsical and fun, and like you just kind of get them by sitting around. Where Charmeleon like is not silly and whimsical and fun, and Charmeleon like works hard. Charmeleon's a fighter.
Yeah, but he is also capricious. Channel rewards are quite capricious.
A lot of Blue Gear content going around. Okay, the other thing that I plan on doing multiple times today because of the new emotes is I'm gonna just for a bit put chat into emote only mode.
What?
So maybe for a minute or so, just so people can enjoy their new emotes.
Why would you do this? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Because we can show off, blue gear and red gear. They're even looking at each other, which I really like. There they are.
Oh my god. Okay, well, I can already tell this stream's off to an extremely, conventional and high strategy beginning.
All right. I turned it off.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. Okay, should I update those prices right now, do you think? Or should we just leave it?
How annoying is it to do right now?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, if it gets really annoying, we can update it.
Okay.
Would I consider this a nonsense stream or a strategy stream? It's definitely nonsense right now. Unfortunately, we're here playing Modern, there's quite a lot of strategy involved in Modern, or so I've heard. So Andrew, do you want to tell us a little bit about this Modern deck list that you have pulled up?
So...
Yeah, most of people blew their points on the candle swap early. Oh, there it is. All right. Explain Living End. I'm gonna go get some more candles.
All right, I'll explain Living End. Okay. So, here's Living End. So for those who are unfamiliar with Living End, which is probably almost no one here, but basically your deck tries to cycle a bunch of creatures into the graveyard, and then cast the card Living End to destroy every card that your opponent has in play and bring back all the creatures you cycled. Your Cascade spells, which you have 8 of, only find Living End. And you plan to back up your plan with 0 mana interaction, such as Grief, Force of Negation, and Subtlety. Yeah, this is a list that I basically got from Zoe, except that I refuse to register Colossal Sky Turtle because I think it is bad. So It's mostly Zoe's list, but it's not Zoe's list. Because I refuse to register Colossal Sky Turtle.
Alright, yeah, we're switching to a nice, from the Threshold Target brand, the nice berry, lemonade, and melon. So here it is. It's quite fruity. Honestly, I went into the closet and came back fruitier, is what happened, so...
Yeah, did you say I had a cliff while you were there?
I think he's pretty deep in there. I didn't really see him.
I see. Yeah. Oh my god, Jesus Christ, Azax. Yeah, so you basically... Well, that's a nice quote. Quote 23 I predict will be coming up. But so anyway, okay. So why should you play Living In Modern? The reason you should play Living In Modern is I think it is possibly the most fundamentally broken deck in Modern. It does something that wins the game almost every time and supports it with 0 mana interaction, which is really fucked up. It's the deck I would recommend to most people if they were trying to get into Modern and like didn't really know what's going on, because you mostly need to focus on what your deck does rather than what other people's deck does. Although obviously it's Modern, it's a pretty interactive format. You still have to worry about hate. There's plenty of stuff to worry about. But I think it is in the overlap of good and does not require you to know exactly what your opponent is even doing. You just have to know that they're playing the cards to Fairy or Chalice or what exactly hate they have, basically. But anyway, that's what I like about Living In. I also just think it's one of the most fundamentally strong decks in Modern. I think it's been good forever. I think it's good currently. So yeah, that's basically where I stand. I
just want to say at least one of the 2 SystemMagic hosts has said that this deck represents everything they hate about the Modern format, so it could be anyone who said that. But yeah, I can't believe that this is a tier 1 deck and people think Pioneer sucks. That's insane to me.
So yeah, like, okay, we're gonna quickly get into the definition of what it means of what skill means. It's very complicated. I don't really want to get into it like too much. What I would the main thing I like about Living In, and the claim I am defending, is you don't need to worry too much about what your opponent's deck does. Whatever it does, it probably loses the Living In with like 3 to 4 creatures in the bin. So as long as you stop things with Grief and Fawn, it's really nice. That's what I would say. I don't want to get into like I do think there are situations where like, should I cycle main phase or should I cycle on their turn? And the answer is like, it would require hours of calculation and no one could possibly know. Like, that's real. But I don't know that that's the most critical question to ask. I don't know. It's complicated. Yeah. Perhaps Zoe knows whether to cycle main phase, whether to cycle at the end of their opponent's turn. You should know that basically the entire league will just be flipping coins, and I couldn't possibly know. So yeah. Also, yeah. So Zoe once told me that Sun Ruin's completely unplayable. Then later she told me she wanted to play with the sideboard, so I refused to add it.
Okay.
As I trusted past Zoe.
Nice. Okay.
So, that's the other change that I didn't make. But anyway, so we can play a little Modern with Living End. Also, it's Living In parentheticals 2 because I learned that Moto frequently doesn't save my changes when I move from my upstairs computer to this computer unless I resave the deck as parentheticals 2. So you might be seeing more parentheticals 2 in the future.
Classic smooth Cadillac. Also, on that note, we also launched a nice little poll on Twitter asking our viewers about Standard, what you'd like to see when we play Standard. So if you haven't already, it would be really helpful if you could go vote in that Twitter poll. Let us know if you'd rather see stuff on Arena or Moto, or what you care about, if you care about our rank and things like that. We honestly don't know. I think both of us have things we like about Moto, both of us have things we like about Arena as far as streaming goes. So yeah, if you could just let us know your opinion, we'd really appreciate it. Right now, it's like pretty close to even between if you combine the 2 arenas and the Magic Online. Although I think Magic Online is still winning. So
yeah. So okay, I don't know if to answer the VML question. So the VML used to have a somewhat unusual format where you would know who you were playing against each week, and they could see all your past deck choices.
Whoa.
And because that's true, you have a lot of weird incentives. Like it's very possible that you shouldn't play the deck that you necessarily think is best every week. So you have to decide each week if you're trying to win to the maximum extent, or if you're like kind of punting the week a little bit. To be clear, if it's not clear the tone of my voice, I don't like that the format works this way.
Yeah.
It is my opinion that the VML should pair you, basically you should have to lock in your deck not knowing your opponent.
Okay, yeah.
Because I think the metagaming and the like punishing people for like playing only one deck is bizarre and unnatural, and I think not very good for the format. But anyway, yeah, this hand is insane. We're definitely keeping. We have a Cascader, we got plenty of cycling, we also have Grief. Now, a question that I often think about with this deck is, when should we Grief? Okay, Rogran Triumph. So probably a Rogran Triumph deck is a Teferi deck. We don't have another way to answer Teferi, so I predict what I'm supposed to do is to Grief on 2.
Okay.
To play around Teferi, because I don't think there's anything they can do this turn that matters. So I think that's the play. I don't really know if it matters what fetch I'll play. I'll just play Steaments, whatever. What I like about playing Steaments is it disguises our deck choice.
Yeah. That's true.
So.
But I think they'll know once you cycle Architects of Will. Unless you're playing your nice Shards of Alara limited deck.
Also, I want the arrangement to be clear that all my knowledge of EML comes from the one season that Nee played it. Oh, okay. Because obviously I was pretty involved in Nee's preparation process. So things may have changed since then. But yes, the Arena collection is a big part of why I feel this way, because the format basically incentivizes you to constantly make new decks on Arena.
Oh, sure.
Which is also hideously expensive if you don't just like have an Arena collection, which describes many people.
Right.
So I don't love that. Anyway, all of that nonsense aside, let's grief our opponent, shall we?
Yeah.
And I guess, I possibly should shock first. Okay. Okay, so this is the Valakut 4-color deck.
Okay.
I don't think that's gonna beat us, to be honest, but they can probably... Okay, hold on. So the Dryad is gonna die to the living end, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh, if they play it? Yeah.
Yeah, they will get a bonus land drop out of the deal, though, so it's possible we should... Well, I guess I don't want to take the Dryad because then they'll get it back.
Oh, right.
So I guess I'm going to let them play Dryad bonus land drop if that's what I want to do.
Okay, yeah.
Bring to light we can always get back. So I think we should take either Iteration or Ren, probably. They can't cast Ren very easily. I guess they can go like Misty, Fetch, Ren. And that's their whole turn. I think I should take Iteration.
I agree that you should take Iteration.
But I don't really know mostly because I think that their hand is just very not good.
Yeah.
And I believe we're going to win in short order. So...
Uh-huh.
Well, the problem is I think you should significantly alter your choice depending on what they're playing too, which is very annoying.
Yeah. Or you can just play out of Arena and have a collection built up.
Well, that's very unlucky. Okay, so now we're going to cycle this Trident Force of Negation.
Yeah. Because
that's really bad for us. We didn't find Force Negation. Okay, so now what's going to happen is bad. So basically, to get out of this, we have 2 Brazen Borrowers in the main, and we need to locate one or else we can't win.
Yeah.
Alright, I guess I will main phase cycle this.
Nice.
Because if we drop Borrow, we can only cast Sorcery Speed, obviously.
Right.
Because of Teferi. Alright, we didn't find the Brazen Borrower, so now we're going to do nothing for a while.
Whee!
And by a while, I don't mean that long. Odoar 2, yeah, Odoar 2. Because the problem is that because I didn't take Dryad or Bring to Light, which I think was reasonable, but now our opponent is just going to Valakut kill us with, what do you call it?
The Dryad?
They're going to Scapeshift Dryad us.
Scapeshift, huh?
They Bring to Light for Scapeshift, is what this deck does. Okay. So that's going to happen, like, really fast.
Sorry, since nothing is happening over there, I'm updating some stuff on my end.
Okay, well that does nothing. So yeah, I think we're dead right now. Is what happens.
Thank you, Ryan MTG.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Them toppling to Fairy that turn was obviously quite bad for us. Yeah, one problem is definitely that basically the way Arena works is that if you play mostly limited, then you don't you have infinite constructed cards and also you don't want them. But if you play only constructed, you have no constructed cards and you desperately want them.
Yeah.
So it's basically the worst of all possible worlds.
Yeah, I've said this before and I'm not ashamed to admit it. The arena economy works perfectly for me. Because I'm someone who likes playing limited, and that's basically all I want to play, but occasionally need to test for tournaments, and therefore I want to have all the cards. And it works perfectly for me. I understand that I think it should be changed because I don't think it works well for most people, but... Alright.
Yeah, I admit I am slightly jealous of people going to Indy, but unfortunately I am not going because my schedule is too insane, to be honest, as to what's going on. Basically, I decided I could play either Philly or Indy, and I'm playing Philly. But, you know.
Alright, I'm updating some costs. But I'm going to change the candle sponsor at $2.50 for right now. So...
Oh my god. Alright.
It'll be updated by tomorrow, but...
Alright, so against this deck, it is likely that our opponent will they have a bunch of Teferis, obviously, so we want these. I think that this deck typically doesn't play many counterspells. Mystical Speed's probably good because it counters Teferi. We probably don't want the fourth Living End because I don't think they typically have a lot of counterspells. They might have Chalice. In fact, they probably have Chalice in some number. So I probably need, like, some of this stuff. Not sure exactly how much. Oh yeah, Lotus may be Redemption. That is a reasonable stretch.
You can still just exclamation point Lotus at any point for me to show you the Lotus. Yeah. We didn't take that away. We could make it a command, but it's more fun to just have this here.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to sideboard right now. Give me a minute. I think...
Bold outfit should be lower.
Am I supposed to leave in Borrowers? I guess they're decent if they have Chalice, which they probably do, and it deals with the Fairy. Maybe Foundation Breaker isn't where it's at. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this. Am I supposed to cut Griefs? I know I cut Griefs in many matchups. Zoe, tell me how to sideboard. I know I cut some Cyclers, and I think I used to cut this one first. It's probably true that I cut this one first.
Oh, Nee, when I said bold, I imagined, like, really bold, at least for me, that I would wear something kind of over the top and Andrew would wear something that's just, like, a little bit bold.
Oh, great. I love not cutting Grief. Okay, then I just won't cut it. That problem solved. So, let's see. Maybe 4 is too many subtleties. That's, like, conceivable. Maybe like this or something. What is going on? Oh, dispute. Yeah, it's reasonable. Well, I love Grief, but other people have told me before they cut Grief sometimes. But yes, I assume that they have some number of endurances. Okay, this is a keep. So this hand is tricky because I want to cycle Street Wraith, but I also want to Grief our opponent. I probably just Grief them. Because now we're worried about Chalice, so I need to Grief on 1. Our opponent is playing Scape Shift 4-color. Or whatever you want to call it. Bring to Light 4-color. Nice. Buy Chalice.
Nice.
All right. And let's see. And then we'll fetch some sort of land and cycle the Curator, presumably. I mean, I don't think our opponent has much ability to just like straight up race us.
And hey, Electrobob, welcome to the stream, and thank you so much for the follow.
Also, to the comment that someone made that like good to see Modern on this channel, I would like to state that Modern is like the format we stream third most frequently.
Yes.
Probably. Like it's not that infrequent or anything. Okay. Okay.
And hey, Tim, welcome to the stream, and thank you so much for the follow.
Yes, what you said is correct, Don.
Yeah. Teamer Breach Zoo.
Wow, I love Teamer Breach Zoo. Teamer Breach Zoo is the greatest. Alright, well, I think I'm just going to Shardless Agent now. I have no reason to think that our opponent has any way to stop me. It's kind of a small living end, but I think it'll be fine because I get to grief them again.
Okay, I just kind of upped the price of everything a little bit. And we can reassess later.
So they have 2 Dryads and 2 Bring to Lights, huh? What a weird situation. None of those cards matter because they have no lands.
That's true.
But they need Dryad to Bring to Light Scape Shift us. I probably should just take Dryad, and I can always Besage you the second Dryad. If I need to. Yeah, I think that's what I should do.
Okay. The sale on Change the Candle sponsor is still live.
Oh my god.
Yeah, sorry for just letting you, for not paying attention to the match for a solid, 3 minutes, but you did great.
Thanks, Greg. I appreciate your support. So their hand is 2 Bring to Lights now.
Anytime. You always have my support. Wait, how did this grief get into play? Oh, we living ended.
Well, we cast the card Living End, yeah, which famously brings grief back into play.
Nice.
So now, see, the problem is I should play one of these lands. I'm not sure which one. 7, 8, 9, they go to 8, then they're not dead next turn. So I think I should just attack for 7 and pass. Yeah, okay, so I'm not gonna... Okay, so I'm just gonna attack for 7 then. And my plan is to attack for 7, and then will have Subtlety up.
And Besage you up?
Well, I need to decide which one to leave up.
Okay.
I think keeping Odoar in hand and playing Besage you is better.
That makes sense.
So I think this is what I'm going to do. And the point of Subtlety is that 7 plus 3 is 10.
True. Oh, and you can just cast Subtlety.
Yes.
Rather than evoke it.
And if they Bring to Light for Wrath or something, that doesn't matter. I can just Living End.
Yeah.
So, although it's a little weird because then they get back some stuff, so things will get strange then.
Yeah.
But here's a fun fact. Let's say our opponent brings to light for Wrath, which they might do.
Yeah.
My response to that will be to cast Subtlety so that it dies.
I see. Also, couldn't you just put the Wrath? Can't you just Subtlety this? Oh, it has to be a creature.
Well, you can't Subtlety things that aren't creatures or planeswalkers.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But yes, I can Subtlety this, and I will.
Yeah, and now they're dead.
Yep.
Why didn't card Bring to Light work?
What do you mean?
Nee wrote card Bring to Light, and it didn't pull it up in the chat.
Oh, I don't know.
I think the computer restarted because it had to update, and I think we might have to fix some things.
Okay. No, there's no reason... Okay, chat, there's no reason to bounce the Dryad before the Bring to Light, because I wanted to have 10 power in play if they found something irrelevant. Basically. So, anyway. Well, I do think my sideboarding was genius, especially mathematically
there it goes.
3 Subtlety.
Nice.
And maybe I should play the 4 Subtlety. I just don't know what else to cut. This is the only card... I don't think I should go too low on cyclers. I don't know the exact minimum count. I assume you should cut about... I assume 4 is about the max you're allowed to cut. You're definitely not allowed to cut any of the black ones. This one is definitely goodish, and this one's definitely goodish.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I guess I'm gonna stick to my guns here with mathematically perfect 3 subtlety.
Sure.
But you know. They mostly get Scape Shift, but they can get a bunch of different things. There's not like one card that they get. This hand is a keep. If they chalice us, it's annoying. If they don't, they're in trouble.
So wait, what does Curator of Mysteries do? Does it have some reveal it at the start of the game text?
No.
Or is that a different card?
That's a different card.
Okay.
It mostly is a 4/4 flyer.
Okay, I see.
That's the card.
Cool.
Okay, so now our opponent didn't have chalice. The question is, should I now grief them, or should I let the grief cook a bit? It's kind of an interesting spot, actually.
You're thinking you could wait one turn to up the odds it hits to fairy?
Yeah, like, what are they going to do on 2? I think letting it cook is better.
Yeah, makes sense.
If they top deck chalice, I'm punished, but, like, if they top deck chalice,
Yeah,
I can't have taken it, so it's pretty irrelevant.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what's good about Curator Mystery is that you sometimes hard cast in this deck, and this is the best one for hard casting.
Yeah, okay.
Because it's a 4-mana 4/4 flyer.
Yeah, and
it also has. All right. Well, I definitely cycled this in. I guess I can't even force negation this that if I draw it. So I guess this is mostly a bluff, but I will cycle it.
Wow.
That's unlucky.
Rough that you found it too. Maybe they waited on Chalice. They were like no reason to rush.
Why would they do that? I could draw a living end. I mean, a force negation. I mean.
Oh sure, okay. Yeah.
Like that would be a bizarre play for them to make, but I don't know our opponent's life. Anyway, it's fine. I'm gonna grief them now. And the reason I'm griefing them now is because I would like take to fairy because I can't counter it because I don't have a second blue card.
Yeah.
Spell Pierce Dryad Rent. I mean, Natural Dryad is pretty slow. I don't think Natural Dryad matters. I think I'm just gonna take Spell Pierce.
Okay.
And then I can just play a fetch land and pass. And I mean, our plan A here is to Odawara the Chalice. Which will require 4 lands, but, you know.
Yeah.
We'll burn that bridge when we come to it.
We could, at any point, give our creatures some +1/+1.
No, only +1/+0.
Sorry, +1/+0. Good point. Having a legendary creature to discount Odawara would be really nice.
So this needs to fetch red. All our lands make blue. Except the basic forest. Nice. Alright. So now we're all set. Because we can bounce the Chalice on their end step and then do our thing.
Okay.
And we're going to attempt to do that.
Sure.
And we'll see what happens. I guess I'm going to shock because... Well, wait. It's complicated. Should I shock? I probably should, just in case I want to hard cast Fawn.
I think that makes a lot of sense.
It's a little tricky because 18 is a break point against Valakut.
Oh, yeah, okay.
But I think it's right because if they go for Escape Shift here, I'm just going to force negation it. And, like, I think I would die anyway to, like, the Rend Ping and the attack. So I think I'm already below 18 in practice.
This deck, despite having the card Fawn, is not very Fawn.
Rude. Okay, so they're going for Omnath. I mean, I let that resolve. I mean, the plan to bounce their Chalice, wrath them, get back two beaters is, like, looking pretty good.
Pretty good, and make them discard a card?
Yep. They gain 4, sure. I guess they can just play another land to make the mana. Yeah, I mean, we're going to take some damage here. I can't realistically do much about that. It's not lethal, presumably. Presumably.
I'm presuming.
Well, like, okay, the fetch here does me 7, because this will do me 3 and this will do me 4.
Yep.
But 7 puts me to 7, which just isn't lethal. That's not a sign of strength.
That's true.
7 puts me to 7. This puts me to 5, and that's just fine.
They have enough mountains to scape ship without Dryad?
They do, but I don't know why. I don't think that's important, but I believe that they do. Well, like last game, they scape shift for all mountains, so I'm pretty sure that implies that they do. But okay, so now petty theft this. All right, so now we need to see if we draw a blue card. Okay, we did. So the reason that's good is now we can Violent Outburst on their turn with Fawn backup.
Ooh, okay, right.
And they already have the Spell Pierce that they could have up right now.
Yeah, okay.
So I think there's very little reason not to wait till
Okay.
till their upkeep, which is when I'm going to do it.
Okay.
And like I can still Grief a Sorcery because it's their upkeep, right? So
yeah,
I think I lose very little by going for it on their upkeep. I mean, if they have double Spell Pierce, they have double Spell Pierce. I can't really play around that no matter what I do. Like, doing it on my turn doesn't play around that either. The first Spell Pierce just gets me. Anyway, here's Living End.
Oh.
Oh, I guess I take 3 from this. I didn't consider that. Wait, shit. Was this wrong because I'm going to take too much damage and just, like, actually die?
Yeah, I didn't realize they had a fetch land. Ooh, Endurance Scary has been claimed.
Yeah, that's true. Alright. Well, the Chalice no longer matters. I don't want them to Teferi me, though, if I can help it. I'm going to need to force negation the second Ren or else die to it.
Ooh, that's true.
Well, I don't die to the second Ren because I have force negation in my hand.
Yeah.
So taking Teferi is definitely right because they won't. It denies opponent the ability to bounce our creature.
Yeah.
And then I can use my Fawn, which I otherwise can't.
And our creatures are a little bigger. Look at that.
Yeah,
Look at
maybe
that.
waiting
Way
was
to
just
go.
too greedy. It's possible it was just wrong. Violent Outburst, in addition to having Cascade. Oh my god, they drew Spell Pierce. Well, now I'm dead.
That's rough.
Yeah, maybe I put it by not going for it main phase.
I think most people cheer for streamers to win their matches, but you cheer for them to be entertaining first and foremost. Well...
Yeah, I think I underestimated how likely it was they could somehow burn us out, and I should have gone for it main phase.
Yeah.
I admit I wasn't really thinking about that outcome very much. This hand is okay. It's probably a keep. Because, like, Waker of the Ways is really good at filling the bin, and if we find any black card, our hand is insane.
Yeah, okay.
Is that the nonsense gear that's being put in there?
It is. It is
Oh.
the nonsense gear.
Don't worry, Zoe, I love the whale. I know some people like to play 3 whales. I have never liked 3 whale in my life. I love 4 whale.
All right, we have another Change the Candle sponsor. Time to go to a classic of the stream, the Rose Petal from Target. Nice light pink color. I think probably the candle that's been the candle sponsor the most often. For those who don't know, we're unofficially sponsored by the discount candle section at Target. We always have a candle going, and you can use !candle to check the candle, or you can redeem some points for me to change it. And I have a lot of candles next to me now, so...
What's happening right now is aggressive. Wait. You can use !channel to check what the candle is?
!candle.
But when do you update the command?
Oh, you write !candle, it says, Greg, tell us what the candle is.
Okay, great. That's
As it always has.
That was my understanding.
Okay.
Which is why your statement confused me. I was wondering if you would change the command.
No. We had Rose Shaved Ice. Does the candle make you hungry?
It smells pretty different than the Rose Shaved Ice, but the Rose Shaved Ice was very good.
It's a little fiery. It's a little burnt around the edges.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Might be time to retire the Rose Petal soon. Which I would be sad about. Rose Petal, I will look for it again at Target.
Okay, I'm gonna do this main phase. So against Tron, we do probably want to greet them as soon as possible. Because we can then take their, Sure, I'll take curator.
Wait, don't we not want curator?
Oh, we want to bin it. Wait, shit. That was maybe a mistake. It was a mistake. It doesn't matter though. This is still 10 power.
Yeah, and they're gonna get griefed a lot of times.
Yes. All right. So none of that does anything.
Agreed.
Let's take Ancient Stirrings.
Okay, don't take Worm Coil Engine.
The reason I'm taking Ancient Stirrings is because I don't want them to find Relic.
I like what I didn't know is that when you're streaming and there are channel points, it just says for us channel points infinity. I could redeem Andrew impersonates Greg so many times.
Oh my god. Greg, your choices of things to make channel point rewards were great, even if you had no idea what the economy was like.
I had so much fun making them.
To be fair, Chad, it's important to understand that Greg has a lot of fun walking down the street. So, the question is, given that Greg had a lot of fun, like, how much fun is that for a normal person? Like, that's unclear.
Oh, but, right, you exile one of the griefs, not...
Yes. So... Alright. So, if they assemble Tron, what's going to happen exactly? What bad things are we trying to prevent? The thing is, none of this really beats us.
Yeah.
Like, Worm, we can bounce, but then it will beat us.
Okay.
O-Stone is fine. It's just not... They like, find Tron land, they play O-Stone, we hit them for 10, and we bounce it. Well, Bridge is only relevant if we don't... But we have Otawara. I guess the problem is that we just bounce Bridge once they replay it. Is Bridge the scariest? Maybe. Ensnaring Bridges. But wait, but they have a ton of cards in hand. Wait. Are there too many cards for Bridge to be effective?
I mean, we do have a 7/7.
Yeah, I guess that's true. It might be Karn Great Crater is actually the scariest.
And could it just be Karn Liberated? I mean, if they Tron land, slam Karn, and take our 7/7, aren't we in a bad spot?
Yeah, I guess if they draw Tron land right now, it's bad almost no matter what we take. Okay, I think Karn Liberated might be the worst one for us, actually.
The card is Ensnaring Bridge.
Okay, I
want to take Karn Liberated. You think that's... When you say the worst, you mean the worst to take, or the...
No. I think it's either that or Worm Coil. Worm Coil might just be worse than Karn Liberated.
I think I want to take Karn Liberated.
Wait, so if they Worm Coil us, what's our plan? We bounce it, we attack for not lethal.
Yeah.
10, 12, they go to 8. Oh, no, I guess we can... No, wait, it's not that bad, I guess. Because we can hit for 3, bounce it on their turn. Or something, but then they'll cast... Sorry, Chad, I'm really not sure what to take. I think it's supposed to be Worm, but I'm really not sure. Maybe you're right. You really think it's supposed to be this?
No, you can take Worm. Take Worm.
Okay. I think Worm is right. It's complicated. Yeah, I know this thing's supposed to be in play. I'm very aware of that. Look, it's okay unless our opponent naturally peels the third Tron land, we pretty much just win.
Yeah.
This is all playing around like outs. Like, I think Bridge just isn't gonna beat us, is the thing. Like, even though our opponent drew their third Tron land, played Karn, found Bridge, I think we're gonna beat Bridge actually kind of easily.
We got another change of the candle sponsor. Fans of Rose Petal, it's going away. I feel like this means that people who are here from the start have just hit 250 points again, which honestly tells me a lot about the economy. Let's see. We're going to go to another one we've used a lot, the Forest Balsam from Target, from their Room Essentials collection. It's a very pretty green color and smells like trees. Highly recommended.
Wait. So that bouncing never matters. They find it to Tron land, they can just replay it and use it in the same turn. Okay. So I'm just going to pass then. Yeah. Because they draw their Tron land. If they draw their Tron land, they're going to use this.
Yeah. Is it worth cycling Curator?
What's the point of that?
You're not going to cast it, and you might find... if you found if they have like Sylvan Scrying, it could be a little awkward. I mean, I guess you could just bounce. Okay, don't do it. Don't bother.
I think I'm not supposed to.
Okay.
I'm supposed to do nothing. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, if they use it here, by the way, what I can do then is bounce my Shardless Hand with Odawara.
Ooh, yeah, okay.
So anyway.
My favorite part of the stream is how Greg's eyes light up every time the candle sponsor changes. Thank you, that's very nice.
So I think this deck typically boards in a bunch of Graveyard Hate, like usually a bunch of relics is what I think.
Okay, yeah. I mean, they are a Karn deck, so they can't board in that much stuff, right?
That's true. I mean, like, these are the only cards I can really imagine wanting. Brazen Borrower does handle Relic, I guess. So maybe Brazen Borrower is fine. Probably just cut some random... Probably just cut the worst Cycler for this, would be my guess. Just things that kill Relic. Probably don't want to mess around with anything else. Fawn is probably not good. It's pretty narrow. Yeah, I think this is good.
Yeah. How do we think Tron is now? Not great.
Joe Lissette thinks it's playable.
But if you want to play it at the RCQ, I do have a Tron list from a long time ago, and I think not much has changed.
Oh, cut Forest. That's a decent idea. I'd not consider that.
Oh yeah, thanks, Chimmy. We are trying to gather some intel about what viewers think about Standard, whether or not we should play it on Magic Online or Arena. So if you haven't already voted in our Standard poll on Twitter, please go vote and let us know what your thoughts are.
For the record, I did keep this hand Sand Cycler, but I actually do that a lot. I don't think you need to hard mold the Cyclers in this deck.
By Cyclers, you mean Cascade.
Or I mean Cascader.
Yeah.
Sorry, the opposite of that.
Yep.
Sans Cascader, yes. I have a Cycler.
I mean, I was going to say, technically you don't have any cards with the text cycling.
That is true. Wait, so they don't have Tron, so we should take Scrying.
Yep.
Great. Good talk. For the record, I suspect this matchup is pretty bad for Tron.
Arena, you're voting here too. Okay?
Well, I don't have a channel card, but I do have a lot of channel points.
See, if you hadn't said I'm voting here too, I might have kept in mind that someone voted on the stream but not on Twitter. But now I know that you voted elsewhere, and that would be unfair. Can you get a tier 3 subscription to earn points faster? I'll be honest.
I think means stating I can do that.
Oh, you can get a tier 3 subscription to earn points faster. You're welcome to do that. We would appreciate your tier 3 subscription.
See, it's really funny when I would like to think that the aspect of me subscribing to the channel is basically like, imagine that Nee takes $1, right? And then she hands 50 cents of it to Twitch, and then
to literal Jeff Bezos.
And then 25 cents of it she hands to you. And then the other half stays where it was. That's what me subscribing to my channel is like. It's a really kind of absurd series of financial transactions.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm trying. Actually, possibly I should main phase cycle this.
In case you find a black card?
Yeah, but I don't want to find a black card. I want to find a cycler.
Yeah.
I'm going to chill, because I would like to find a cycler if they don't do something really that we really need to interact with.
And again, a Cascader. Yeah, Nee, you can do that infinite times. It works out well for me. Oh, it appears that they have assembled Tron.
Right. So they can go for Karn. Great. Well, if they go for something, I will cycle this to try to find a blue card to fawn it. Okay. So now I'm gonna cycle in response, because we need Fortifications, but we also need this in the bin. Yeah. Basically. Unlucky. All right.
The most absurd thing is when streamers gift subs to their audience.
Yeah, that is also absurd. That's where you take $5, you hand 25 cents of it to Jeff Bezos, and then 25% goes back to you. Trinosphere? Uh-oh. Okay, now we have problems.
So does that mean Living End costs 3?
It does mean that, yes.
Yikes. So, okay, in what modern legal set is Trinosphere?
Yeah, don't worry about it, you know?
I have gifted one stream. I've gifted one subscription. It was to our 100th follower.
That gift I think was deserving.
Well, actually, it was to the person who called up their friend and said, "Hey, my friend's stream needs a 100th follower. Can you please follow them?" What are those? Those are our new best friends, Blue Gear and Red Gear. You'll find them. You'll see them more. It's from Darksteel. What?
I think it was originally printed in Darksteel.
Okay. Actually. Yeah. For example, if you check out our Twitter, you'll see Blue Gear and Red Gear hanging out on our Twitter banner. Sorry, I'm taking over to show off Blue Gear and Red Gear. See, there they are discussing what we do on the stream. Red Gear you can see is a fan of strategy, where Blue Gear is a fan of nonsense.
Also, Blue Gear is larger.
Blue Gear is larger.
That's important context for chat to know.
And bluer.
It's both bluer and larger, yes.
Basically, I liked this image, and I was like, I like it enough that not only do I want to make it our banner, but I'm also willing to pay for emotes of Blue Gear and Red Gear.
I'm not sure all of the emotes we currently have will eternally stick around, but they are here for now.
Oh, we also, remember when I said we have more emote slots than I thought?
Is it a lot more?
We have even more emote slots than I thought.
Okay.
They keep giving us more. You think Red Gear should like nonsense and Blue Gear should like strategy? I assure you this was discussed.
See, chat, the thing you have to understand is that we discuss minutia ad nauseum when we're not streaming. So...
also, yeah, it was also discussed a lot for the strategy and nonsense emotes, which color should be strategy and which color should be nonsense.
Look, I assure you, chat, we only spent time on the most worthy of things.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna cycle this, even if it means I can't grief this turn.
Oh, you have to spend 3 mana to evoke grief?
Yo, sure do.
Huh.
See, the thing is, that's casting, that's doing anything.
I see.
Trinosphere has, no exceptions.
Okay, yeah.
So here's an important fact about Trinosphere that chat may or may not be aware of. The way Trinosphere works is that in the layers, when determining the costs for casting a spell, there's an order of steps, okay? And one of the steps is called Trinosphere.
That's insane!
It has its own step. It's first you consider effects that increase cost, then you consider effects that reduce cost, then you consider Trinosphere. It's nice.
Did you know that when playing strategic board games, blue has the highest win rate over other colors? The same is true for red in war games. I did not know that. That's an insane fact.
Yeah, that is an insane fact. Well, it appears that we're dead.
Yeah. Why are we still playing this game? It feels like we entered our opponent's garbage time,
Alright, well, I was told to board out this basic forest.
Because you brought in 2 Viseju?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I brought in a Viseju.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna board back in one of these, I think.
Oh, we're learning. That's fair. We shouldn't concede early because we're learning. Also, can I have the thing for a second? Thank you.
Oh, sorry.
Delve is not a cost reducer, it's paying costs, so it doesn't actually adjust costs.
Yeah, that's correct.
I see.
Delve works through Trinosphere because you're not paying less than 3. You're simply paying the 3 in an alternate way.
So that's true with Convoke also.
Yes.
Okay.
Things that let you spend other things as though it were mana work through Trinosphere because they aren't changing the cost.
Okay.
But yeah. Anyway, Trinosphere is a really nice design and certainly not one of the greatest rules nightmares ever created.
Phyrexian mana doesn't get past it.
Wait, really? Yeah, you're right. That's really weird. I never stopped to consider that before, but it is true. Good old Trinosphere. Magic how Garfield intended it. See what's nice?
You can't say that while you're playing Living End.
Evidence suggests that I can. Okay, our hand is very good. We need to find a third land, but
Yeah.
we have, like, many ways to stop them from stopping us from killing them.
Yeah, preferably a land that makes green.
Well, yeah, that would be preferable. But, like, any fetch land does that, so
Yes.
it's not asking that much. I maybe should counter this. Let's cycle and see what we see.
Makes sense.
All right, I think I'm going to counter it.
Okay.
And the reason I think I'm going to do that is that I don't.
So, okay, they clearly just drew that card.
Right.
They also kept their hand on 6.
Yeah, they're bad.
Okay.
No, you're right. If they don't have a third Tron piece, then using this to find a thing and then we force negation later is like first like big spell is probably fine. We can even like bounce it to lay them if we really want to.
Yeah.
We're probably not supposed to force negation this. Okay. Well, I want to hit our land drop.
Yep.
All right. Check.
Yeah. You know, if only we hadn't boarded out that basic forest. See, I'm so smart. It's time to spam some strategy emotes for that moment.
All right, I'm going to counter Karn Great Creator.
That's a good idea.
And I'm going to exile Redundant Cycler number 17. We don't need this many Cascaders.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It appears we're going to get to do the thing. Okay, so how much power do we have in the yard? This is 3, 6. It's 20. It's 20.
Nice.
Okay.
So we're going to say go?
I think so. I'm going to cycle this first in case we hit grief.
Okay.
Nice.
Very wise.
Mm-mm.
I'm going to spam some more strategy emotes for that excellent finding of grief.
That was some nice strategy. Oh, look. Karn Liberated.
Uh-huh.
I'll select Karn Liberated.
Nice.
All right, so the next thing we should do here is... So I do need to be a little afraid of them O-stoning, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to draw step Violent Outburst.
Wait, why not just end of turn it? What's the rush?
Well, then they could draw something that does something, and then cast it, and then do something.
Oh, draw step because then grief.
Grief.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So, like, they won't be able to do anything that isn't a land.
Yeah, okay.
Warping Whale. Warping Whale is a card that's a nice play. But wait, Warping Whale won't beat us. We have another Cascader.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm draw stepping. Wait, assuming I have a living end left. Wait, there's one living end here. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Can you ever win if you run out of living ends?
Well, not against Tron. Yeah, I think draw step is right.
Whee!
Oh, right. Another important and fun aspect about Living End is that you can also get to rearrange your opponent's top cards, Architects of Will.
Ooh.
That's an important part of the deck. You usually want to target them when you bring it back, and then you make them draw garbage.
Yeah.
It's a really nice mechanic. There's a good reason they don't make cards like that anymore.
Oh, God.
It's just the most fun you can have, Greg. Do you not agree that it's the most fun you can have?
I don't.
What would you say is the most fun you can have?
Walking down the street.
Well played. Wow, that's insane. It's a nice book. I'll target you. All right, you will choose to arrange my cards in this way. Oh, look, another great hand.
Yeah?
Mm-mm. Oh, I actually call Will Kruger over every time I cycle it, IRL or on Moto.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's actually here right now.
Oh no. This seems awful.
Oh, this is an experience.
Oh no. Yes! Changing the candle sponsor. Let's go! Alright. Since we're trying to make Greg have fun, we'll change it to one of my personal favorite candles. This is from Target's newest candle collection, which is their Letter Connect collection, where they have 26 candles, each of which is identified with a different letter. So this is G. It's called Sweet Escape. That's all it says. G for Greg. And yeah, here we go. That is our new candle sponsor. Is Andrew getting dizzy from the mix of smells?
I wouldn't say that it's affecting me none.
I mean, at least all those candles are like, you know, at least we blew them out.
Yeah, so
it's often a little like fragrant in here from candles, and it's definitely a little over the top.
Yeah, so this matchup is very, very weird.
Yeah.
Because anytime you living end, they can re-living end
and
swap back.
Uh-huh.
So there's a lot of swapping and swapping back. Yeah, I don't really know how it's all going to play out. Oh, wait, I probably should cycle main phase, actually, because I don't want to be caught in a situation where...
Oh, yeah, I see. Wait, sorry, finish your thought.
No. Sorry, that was basically it. I don't want to be caught in a situation where they go for living end, and then I cycle, they go for living end in response or something weird like that, but... Okay.
I could open the window, it would make it cold, but it would help with the candle scent.
You like to save rates because of endurance? That's fair. I feel like most people don't have main deck endurance these days, though. Maybe that's wrong. My understanding is that very, very few people have main deck endurance.
No, there's a long you missed it.
See, now here's some like weird things we could do. We could like... So I don't really want to cycle this because I want to hold it to make sure I have a thing for my fawn.
Yeah.
So like some weird stuff that's possible is like we could living end with intent to like fawn their living end or something. Oh. Wait, okay, we gotta see what's going on. Sorry, I want to play land first because I want to be able to living end in response if something weird happens. Yeah, I assume this is a matchup where the fourth living end comes in, would be my guess. Okay, so our opponent's hand is Fawn, Outburst, Architects, Steam Vents. Alright, so I guess I will take Violent Outburst. And they have no Cascader. Huh. What can I do with that? Wait, so... Wait. So I think I can take Violent Outburst, and then... Wait, can't I go for it now?
I mean, and then you'll get another Grief. They'll get Street Wraith. Like, the stuff they get's pretty good, too. Like, is your board even better than theirs? I guess it's slightly better.
Yeah. Well... That's weird. This card is very dominant.
Waker of Waves?
Yes.
Yes. Did I run the number of candles by the Fire Marshal? I ran it by Charmeleon. And Charmeleon is a living Fire Marshal. And so, sounds like yes.
Yeah, I think I'm supposed to go for it. Like, I don't want to start taking 3 a turn and, like, isn't my board just better? I mean, I think it is better, although it's complicated. Because I guess they'll have a flyer is the issue. They're going to have this Brazen Borrower back. And then, like, This is the problem. Is that I'm not going to be able to attack on the ground, probably, because this thing is too big.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to be taking 3 in there anyway, and I'm taking 3 in there now. Okay, this doesn't seem good. I think I should... Sorry. I think I should chill. Thoughts? Like, I can force this through now, but I think it's just not good.
Yeah, okay, chill. I agree with what you said.
I mean, this being in play is really, really problematic, because that means they have an actual clock.
Yeah.
One of the reasons I want to go for it, but I just don't think I can.
Wait, why did we not cycle? Oh, because of this?
I was holding for Fawn.
Oh, sure, okay.
But I'm gonna grief now.
Makes sense.
It's a little awkward that I don't have a blue card for Fawn now, but I'll live. Okay. They have Force Negation Architects and a land. We play this. I don't want to crack that fetch probably because 9 is not the same as 10.
Ooh, yeah, that makes sense.
Wow, Waker of the Waves is really fucked up in the mirror. Waker of Waves is the true mirror breaker. Yeah, it does seem that if I could hardcast some stuff, I would, but I can't at the moment. Oh god, another Waker of Waves? That's a disaster.
So now you really can't go for it.
Nope, they will give all my creatures -2/-0 and easily beat me.
Uh-huh.
So we just have to chill. The problem with chilling is we're just slowly dying and we don't have a plan. Like, the question is how are we going to get out of this situation, as it were. It probably involves cycling this.
Nice. You could cast.
No, I couldn't. It's blue-black.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's a great draw. So now I'm going to pass and I'll cycle that on their end step.
Okay. Draw more whales. Maybe we'll hit 2 whales with our whale.
Yeah, that's just like wishing for more wishes.
And then we'll be able to do it, and then their Brazen Borrower will be an 0-1.
Yeah, I mean, we're rapidly reaching the point where we have to go for it no matter what, so...
Yes. Oh god, we're gonna draw our own Street Wraith, aren't we?
That wouldn't be the greatest draw. Okay. So now we have 1 Waker of Waves and 2 Griefs. Well, I guess I have to go... I think I have to go for it now.
I agree. But, like, in combat?
Possibly in draw step. Because I want to grief them twice.
Oh, yeah, okay.
But... it's not incredible... I mean, their creature will be summoning sick, you know?
Yeah. So, wait, don't they still have a Force of Negation?
Yeah, but we have...
Oh.
We have Force Negation.
Right.
And to be clear, my plan is to hard cast a large flyer to deal with the Brazen Borrower that I plan to, and I plan to just draw into that large flyer.
Nice.
It's not an amazing plan. Okay.
What a battlefield.
Okay, so these are both targeting me. So
Okay.
now I want to target me after... Oh, no, wait. But mine will resolve first.
Yeah.
So that means I want to target them.
Makes sense.
Because I don't want to break the fetches and lose life, is why. So I guess I'll target them. Alright, they're swapping back now. That's what's happening. So now it's back to Brazen Borrower, but they get grieved twice. Is how this all ends up. Oh wait, I shouldn't turn off all units because I probably need to break a fetch to shuffle their architected cards, is the thing.
This, like, okay, I think I would enjoy playing Pokemon cards more than I would enjoy playing Living End.
Wow, Greg.
It's like, to me, that's the level of which this is like a completely different game, and it's not like a good game. It's Living End. I know we have a thing about being positive on stream, and we're just positive anyway, and I'm breaking character a little bit. No one even redeemed Greg say something mean about something.
That's my favorite of our rewards. Yeah, I'm gonna fetch, even though it means I'm Dobbs. I think I can't afford to like leave the cards they left for me.
Yeah. Pokemon is a fun game. Yeah, over break I played Pokemon with my cousins who are like 8 and 7. We had a great time. I did kind of let them win, but you know. Nice.
Oh, we're casting this one. Boom! Dominating the board.
And the best part of playing Pokemon with my cousins is that like I only had really old Pokemon cards, and the new one have like numbers in the way hundreds, and we were just playing good old school, no power creep Pokemon cards. And one of my two cousins was like, "It's kind of fun playing when the numbers aren't all over the place." And I was like, "Yeah, you get it."
Ooh, that's a nice one. Don't put that in my hand.
Nice. Could you hard cast Whale? It's a little hard because we're not just one land away, we're 2 lands away.
Yeah, it's not impossible, but it's quite difficult.
Also, should we have attacked?
Oh, maybe I should have thought hard about that. I was thinking I wanted to see like what happened on their turn, but maybe that's wrong.
Yeah.
We are now winning on one half of the board.
Yeah.
The in play half, as it were.
Remember to fetch to thin, yeah. Love that. Wouldn't want to draw a land.
Oh no, that's probably very bad. How many lanes do we have left? Not many. None. Alright, we can no longer Living End. Just at all. Yeah. It's not an option for us anymore. Let's attack for 4.
I understand. Yep, makes sense.
This is just some good, clean magic as Garfield intended it, Greg.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is true that our draw step this turn was somehow worse than literally skipping our draw step. Like, if we would have chosen to not draw a card, we would have chosen that over drawing this card.
It is true that we are kind of now playing a limited deck. I do appreciate that. Oh no.
Wait, is this good for our opponent? I don't know if this is good for them.
Well, you did say this is the one we're winning in, right?
Oh no, wait, they chose not to cast Living End.
Oh, I see.
That's very reasonable. This is insane. Okay, great, let's cycle this.
Uh-huh. Too bad we don't have that Sunken Ruins. We could cast it.
Yeah, but we do get to scry one.
That's true.
I like our limited deck.
Yeah? So now we can't attack.
Nope.
Dang. Unlucky.
See, I think if Living End resolved at this point in time, we would be winning.
Okay.
Just so you know. What should you do with this information? I don't know.
Why do they have Snowlands?
Well,
I mean, there's no way we're not dead to that. They're just gonna. We have to have 3 bangers to not be dead.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It seems likely that kills us. Unlucky.
Nice.
Alright, well, that was something. So, Endurance is very good in this matchup. Subtlety is in fact more or less all that matters.
Okay.
Subtlety is good because you can put Endurance on top, is my understanding. Also, you can hard cast it. Like, I suspect Brazen Borrower is goodish because it's a 3-mana 3/1 flash.
Yeah, flyer.
Yeah, Grief seems awful. this card is... It does stuff. You don't like force? I think it's a little complicated. Sometimes you'll be behind living end game. Like, if your opponent endurances you and then you force their living end, that seems like a big game. I mean, grief is definitely bad. Wait, oh, I want this.
Why does one of your living ends have smaller letters?
Oh, you know. It's the Time Spiral one.
Oh, that's Time Spiral Remastered.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, maybe this is just the worst card. I like this idea better. Although this can be hardcast. Never mind. You can just hardcast it and then you have a 2-2.
Nice 3-mana 2-2.
Yeah. Alright, I'm coming around to Zoe's proposal.
Yeah.
Something I think is conceivable is I could have boarded in Dismember.
Which member?
Dismember.
Nice, okay.
Okay, so this hand is very bad, I think.
It doesn't seem very good.
This hand's good.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Well, I think Endurance is the most important card by a like, large margin. Right, so now I do want to slow roll my Street Wraith, but because of Endurance.
Okay.
The issue is that, obviously, if I don't hit my second land drop, I will need to cycle it.
We should probably go get Breeding Pool and cycle the Hexproof guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we still want to like aggressively cycle in general. I mean, you get a card for every cycle, so
Yeah.
it's not like Endurance owns you that hard.
Do we like quesadillas? Yeah.
This is quite the question. Well, I need to know the origin of the question. I'm going to cycle this one first because I want to cycle the Wakers if I hit.
I'm pretty into quesadillas.
I don't mind them, is probably an extra. Okay, now we have problems. Specifically, the problem is that we can't do anything.
Honduran quesadillas, I'll be honest, I don't know the difference. And hey, The Last God, welcome to the stream, and thank you so much for the follow. We are SystemMagic. We stream on this channel quite frequently, actually, almost every day, including late at nights on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays.
Is this considered late night?
It's 10 p.m. It's almost midnight. What do you mean, is this considered late night?
Late night starts around 2 a.m. for me.
Okay.
And, you know, what if, like, they're on the West Coast, you know?
Yeah, that's fair.
What if they're in Hawaii? You know, you don't know their life.
Yeah. Oh, wait, an Honduran quesadilla is like a sweet and savory cake with cheese. I mean, all of those words are incredible. Every single word is great. It's even later for the East Coast. That's true.
Oh, wait, maybe I was supposed to subtlety this, actually. Wait, shit, that was maybe a punt.
What did they take? Oh, because they're going to take Endurance?
Yeah, well, I was thinking I wanted to save myself these with their Endurance. Maybe I should have protected my Endurance? God, I don't know. Whatever. Nice.
Nice.
Now we're all set on lands.
What's going on with that wooded foothills they got over there?
Yeah, it's some sort of weird art.
Okay.
I don't really know, TBH. Okay, so we are, I think, ahead in the Graveyard War right now. Actually, we're quite ahead. So now we just need to not get Endurance, and we do have 2 subtleties, which is a good start to not getting Enduranced. Oh. Okay. Well, I'll at least threaten to do that. I don't know if we'll actually do it.
Yep.
Like, because the thing is, let's see, if they tap out, I could do it and force a fawn from them, which is pretty decent, I guess. And they can also just reliving it, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'm off it. Let's do nothing.
Sure.
Yeah, I just see the thing DC is that I just sleep the hours I naturally feel inclined to sleep, which happens to be a completely absurd schedule. All right, I'll take Fawn. Bin's curator.
Yeah.
Okay, now the fun really begins. Because my plan here is to hardcast Subtlety. As we're winning the Graveyard War, so it'll kind of put everyone... Basically, they'll have no outs once we have a 3-3.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true, Nee. I felt like with 2 Subtleties in my hand, I don't need to worry that much about hardcasting Curator. Maybe that's wrong. That was my logic, though. Like, I feel like I have a lot of hard casting already.
What a subtle plan. Yeah.
Okay, now their bin's really big, though. Because... No, but I guess it's fine, because even if I Subtlety at the end of their turn, and then they go for it, then I can Fawn at the end of their turn. Or just untap Vine Outburst. Yeah, it's totally fine. It's totally fine, Subtlety.
And hey, Yellow Cheetos, welcome to the stream, and thank you so much for the follow.
You love to see it. Subtlety has now hit the bin. So my second Subtlety is a little trickier because if I hardcast that, there is some risk that that I will lose to Endurance, which I'd rather avoid. Okay, wait a minute. So now I can Living End in response to this to Subtlety back to top of their deck, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 6, 7. Yeah, that's probably not good. I'll just Subtlety it.
Okay.
Putting me in a potentially bad spot against Endurance, but it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Oh,
always looking around. The stream is one of your favorite white noises when it's time to go to bed. Thank you. We appreciate that.
Greg loves being white noise.
All I've ever wanted to be is like the content creator that people fall asleep to. Ugh, what a great life.
I want to put Brazen Bar on the bottom. Wow, look at Subtlety just dominating the skies here. Okay, that we're going to sit on.
Nice. It doesn't sound that comfortable, but it's a compliment. I understand that it's a compliment. Yeah. In fact, okay, in the days of the start of our stream, like when we were really just getting started, like 4 or 5 months ago, I would like, I actually was the content creator that I fell asleep to, because I like to watch back our VODs occasionally to like, you know, make sure things were going okay and things like that. And, but like we stream very late, and so I'd always like put the VOD on and then go to bed, and you know, like 10 or 15 minutes in I'd fall asleep. Also, our border is gone.
What the hell happened?
I don't know what happened to our border. I like our border.
Actually, probably should do that. Okay. So our opponent will have to take some sort of action quite soon here.
Yes, just like, so they're in the same spot that we were in last game.
Well, like, yeah, they're just getting beat down.
Yeah.
And one funny thing here is, like, let's say they'd flashed Endurance there and targeted me, I would have just let it resolve, respond to the trigger with Violent Outburst.
Yeah.
And then if they don't also have Fawn plus blue card, they just lose.
Yeah.
So I think that we're just winning at the moment. And I'm not cycling more things, partially because I want to have a pitch card for my Fawn, and then partially because I want to be able to... Okay, so should I cast this? Maybe? It like forces, it basically forces the action.
But then you can't do the thing you just described?
Yeah, that's true. I probably should just chill.
I want to chill.
Continue to do nothing.
What can you say? You're just an enjoyer of blue gear.
don't think Energy Series has paid me, if that's helpful. This is an interesting card aboard it. It certainly does counter some hard cast stuff. Wow, wait, I only looked in one font, Mathematically Perfect. Yeah.
Font did look pretty good there, huh?
Well, I'm not sure that it's bad, but I'm also not sure what it's better than.
Yeah.
Like, this is the worst cycler, probably, but even this does some stuff.
Yeah, I guess, right. It's not as good because Grief is out of our deck, so we don't need it to pitch to Grief.
Yeah, I'll submit. We're all set.
I like submitting.
Basically, the plan of just fill the yard as hard as possible does seem logical-ish, with the idea that you can always re-living end their living ends.
Yeah.
Okay, I like this. Yeah, I did get the DocuSign. Sorry, this is complete nonsense.
That's fine. Unlike this game of Magic, where there's no nonsense at all.
What this is? Look, Greg. When Garfield envisioned Magic, when he was coming up with the idea, what he was like is someday we'll make a card that switches the graveyard and the in-play zone, and we'll also make a series of cards that cascade, and then players will put those cards into their decks with no cards that cost 3 or less, and then they'll play an insane mirror match. That was his specific and precise vision.
I do think if you showed Richard Garfield what was going on, like who when at the moment he created this game, a living end mirror, he would think it was very cool.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he had this specifically in mind. I mean, fundamentally, Living End is like in some ways a stock combo deck. Like, you go forth and go for it again, and like, a lot of your cards are kind of interchangeable, but like a few of them are really important. I don't know.
I also noticed because of that time that I spammed strategy that for SystemMagic, strategy is much higher than nonsense on our list of favorite emotes. So I had to move up nonsense a little bit.
Cascade cards are printed before zero mana cards. Yeah, zero mana cards are the problem. If that.
Wait, isn't that not true?
It's Time Spiral and Shards.
Isn't Time Spiral was before Shards?
Oh wait, you're right. Psh. That'll show you what I know. I was playing that whole time, and apparently I don't know the order. So, good beats.
I mean, I just remember it by years of school. And Time Spiral, I was in middle school, and Shards, I was in high school. That's a great story. Thoughts on the overall modern meta, Andrew?
I think it's pretty reasonable. I think most games of Modern are pretty decision dense, which I think is good. I think, I think that the question, in terms of turn count, how long the average Modern game is like a pretty good place. There are some fast games, but they're definitely more slower games. I generally think Modern's in a pretty healthy place at the moment. I'm a little concerned about, sort of the long-term power creep type issues, but I think that that's not a short-term problem.
Started playing in junior year of high school right before Scars Block started. Scars Block was my freshman year of college.
I remember Scars Block.
I played literally so little Scars Block because I just started college and wasn't playing that much Magic.
Well, I played a lot of it when I was at home over breaks.
Makes sense.
Gigantha. Okay, so Gigantha means, it probably means Temur Breach. It could mean Shadow.
Okay. Much prefer Modern without Triumphs.
I don't think Triumphs are the problem.
Yeah.
Look, let's just say that there's one series of lands in Modern that have caused the most issues by virtually any metric you could measure, and it's not Triumphs.
Is it the fetch lands?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, fetch lands are never leaving Modern. I don't think it's realistic to discuss it, but Triumphs are not the issue. Okay, looks like we're playing against probably some sort of Shadow variant. Actually, I guess it still could be a Temur Breach deck. Okay, there's a lot of possibilities. Whatever. Anyway, this resolves. Most Ragavan matchups, you're just trying to go for it with enough backup to get it through, and you're actually pretty good at that.
Cliff, I'm gonna save up 4K channel points to suggest Zurzu.
I believe we will then play Zurzu.
Also, that one, I didn't raise the price of that one because I knew, like, I was raising the price of the others, and I was like, I could do this later. No one's gonna hit 4,000 tonight. But I don't know, is 4,000 a lot? Like, it sounds like a lot.
Yeah, it's a classic question of, is 4,000 a lot, you know?
I'm gonna do a booze stream for sure. Excellent.
So,
You're at 700 already? Okay, that's good to know. Okay, prices are knees at 850. Okay, prices are going up. Oh, P. Volter has changed the candle sponsor again. Goodbye, G Candle.
So wait, I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Wait, what exactly is a booze stream?
It means we're gonna pour one alcoholic drink for me and one for you. I put your preferred alcoholic drink in the fridge just to prepare.
Oh, I'm in for my preferred alcoholic drink. Okay, we are playing against Teamer Breach.
Oh, I didn't increase the price of booze stream? I'm pretty sure I did. Just not by that much. Okay, we're going now to Green Mango and Pomelo. Another fruitier scent. Another one from Target's Threshold collection. Oh man, doing that gives you a lot of points. Well, thank you for the cheer. We appreciate it.
Okay, this is concerning. But they don't have the combo yet. They need Grinding Station. I'm going to take Iteration.
That makes a lot of sense.
And I mean, it's not, I guess not that concerning. If we cycle into a thing pretty fast, we can then like grief them. I guess I could have taken Breach with the idea that I can then take the second Breach with my second grief if I Living End, but that just seems dubious. It is true this deck cannot stop your Living End. They have no way to do it.
Okay.
In game 1, that is.
Okay.
Not in the 75.
Could they have Teferi?
Not, this is, well, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Team Breach. Typically, so with the understanding that I do not believe that this makes sense, it is historically true that Gigantha Grape Shot is played by Teamer Breach decks, and Oracle is played by Jeskai Breach decks.
Okay, yeah.
Now, this is basically true only because of Jesse, and Jesse claims it makes sense. I do not believe that it makes sense.
I did know that subscribers accrue points faster. So if you want some faster points, become a subscriber.
I mean, I love what channel rewards are doing to our stream. Well, I just have a choice of whale or whale. That's like wishing for more wishes. Ooh, I would not like to make green. Nice. All right. So now we can outburst our opponent, and I guess I'm just going to draw step outburst them and regrief. I mean, seems like the play. I mean, our army is obscenely large, so it won't take a lot of attacks.
Oh, excellent use of Hydrate. Oh, I'm out of water.
Yeah, the brutal part is that I'm also out of
Oh,
water.
do you want me to go here? I'll go refill the water.
Okay, do you have cold water or only warm
I'm
water?
not sure if I have cold water. Do you want me to go upstairs and get cold water?
No,
for
it's
you?
fine. It's fine.
Okay.
I'm doing it for the fans.
I do have cold water.
Nice. Wait till trigger instead of draw step? Well, wait. So I was worried that they would combo if I do that. I'm also worried about losing to a main deck Graveyard Hate card, which is unusual but not unheard of. I don't know, like, do I need to wait till the trigger? Oh, because you're talking about because Architect's Will. You might be right.
So I will say about the drinking on stream thing is I've just seen other streamers do this. I've seen other streamers have a reward that's like pour a drink. So I don't know, maybe they are maybe they're also breaking the rules, but
okay, so these are bad, these are good. Beseiju is good. Basic Forest can go. Let's see.
Hey Cliff, thanks for the cheer.
These can go... Dispute... So wait. Okay, so wait. Jesse's list has 2 disputes and 3 flusters, which I happen to know.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's see. Do I want Foundation Breaker?
To answer the question, this is honestly our first time playing Living End. It's a new deck for us.
It's not a new deck for me.
Okay. It's a new deck
I
for
have played
me.
a significant amount of Living End in my life.
Okay.
Yeah, Breaker doesn't seem good. This is actually what I'm wondering about right now, is the 4th Living End. That seems like it probably won't come up, but it might be better than a Strike Overwinder. I'll submit.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's definitely our first time playing it on stream.
Yeah, but there are legitimately decks that... Wait. Okay, there's a lot of debate about Breaker between the 2 people who know the most about the 2 decks we're playing. So I'll let them settle that. I didn't board it in. I don't know if that's right or wrong. Like, I do think it's true that it only kills Saga. It's unclear to me if, given that it only kills Saga, if it's good. Is where I stand. This hand is a little awk. Probably I just took this grief and I'll figure it out.
I guess that doesn't really do anything, huh?
Well, the endurance would be a lot better if I had a green card, and the green cards that pitch are our cascade spells, which I'm going to need anyway. Huh. Maybe it's better to tuck endurance here and then like hold grief. It's definitely close-ish. But I could also hard cast endurance at some point. Why not a land?
That's true.
Oh, a land is actually possible too. Wait, is a land right?
That makes some sense. Just tuck Island.
I'm going to tuck Island. That seems very reasonable. Well, I currently don't have Breaker or Borrower in my deck. So, being better than Borrower isn't the strongest of arguments. Oh, should I have had Dismember in? Maybe.
For the monkeys?
I mean, the thing is, they don't necessarily matter. Like, it depends on how frequently we expect to play fair games.
Ooh, this is good to know. Okay, streamers are not permitted to take subscriptions or donate in return for any type. So, yes, I cannot give you alcohol in exchange for donations. But if you would like to do channel points and then we will drink alcohol that I already own, that I think is okay.
All right, Nagate is in the bin.
Nice. Where it belongs. Oh, it's saying I can't... Wait. Streamers are not permitted to take subscription in return for any type of alcoholic beverage, including drinks or shots. But you can... I think when it says that, it means like you can give someone a like I could give you a shot like in real life, like next time I see you. But the next sentence. So okay, I will look into this when we're not streaming. It's a little much to worry about the nuance while focusing on streaming.
I will not look into this when we're not streaming.
Yeah, that's a me task. Thank you, Nee.
Well, the thing is, Greg is probably more invested in the alcohol-related channel points. Than I am.
That's true.
Oh, that could be good. Question: should I chill? They weren't particularly close to come with Lightning Bolt Grave Shot. It seems reasonable for me to chill. Yeah, I'm gonna chill. And the reason I'm gonna chill is basically so here's the clock that we're on right now. The clock that we're on is this thing is going to kill us.
Okay, yeah.
Because it's going to find Tormod's Crypt.
Oh, okay.
When it goes off. So we need to be able to either go off or in some way have a plan for that situation.
Yep.
So my plan A is to go off. My plan B would be to like fog the 2 sagas, which would be pretty good.
Sure, okay. But either way, we are currently unequipped to do anything with our current hand.
Well, yes. But like, it's not that hard to get out of. We need to So, like, I think we need to cycle everything, most likely. Yeah, I'm willing to look into that. Alright, the situation has grown problematic.
I agree.
Admittedly, Foundation Breaker would be pretty good here.
Well, yeah, it's different. Ooh, that's gotta be good, right?
I mean, we slam it.
Yeah.
We can't afford to wait.
Yeah, the red gear is saying strategy and blue gear is saying nonsense in the image that we posted.
Love me some blue gear. Really a blue gear enjoyer here.
Yeah. I like that you're the strategy half and I'm the nonsense half, but you like blue gear and I like red gear. I think that's a good fit.
Yeah, I do agree. Oh, we don't... This is the first time we've ever played Living End on stream. What you should know about our stream is it's half limited, half constructed. Our constructed streams tend to be Pioneer. They are sometimes modern. We play many different things.
Yeah. We definitely have some favorite decks that we play a lot. For example, I believe Mono White Humans in Pioneer is the deck that we've streamed the most times. But by that, I mean in like the last 4 months, we've streamed it like 4, maybe 5 times. And we really just like to keep it diverse in terms of what decks we play. Who is the Arcades in this partner? Black Green Wolves. Who is the Arcades in this partnership? I don't know. Is one person an Arcades and the other person is a wall?
I thought one was the Arcades, the other one is a Pashlik Mons.
Ooh, okay. I feel like I'm the Pashlik Mons. I think that's pretty obvious.
Oh, man.
Your cheer did not give you any channel points. What the fuck? Yeah, sorry. Oh, man.
Okay, so now the question is, can my board actually beat all these constructs? Which is, I guess it's not entirely clear that it can.
It's like once a month. What's like once a month? Oh, that cheers give you channel points? Wait, hold on. Can I have this for a second?
Greg, I'm playing a high-stakes match of Living End versus Teamer Breach.
Yeah.
I'm once again requesting that I draw Force of Vigor.
Oh yeah, getting channel points. Oh, you get 300 points for the first cheer of each month. I see. Well, Cliff, I cannot, in my official capacity as a Twitch streamer, either confirm nor deny whether or not I would give you alcohol in exchange for those bits.
Yeah, it's a classic no confirm or deny from Greg.
And hey, Guessing, welcome to the stream, and thank you so much for the follow. We're SystemMagic. We're streaming some nice Living End in Modern.
So here's the weird part now. I could Living End. Or I could play a 2-2. Or I could do neither of those. Probably should do neither.
Neither.
Just hang out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little weird because...
Wait, how in trouble are we?
Well, someone in trouble, they're going to have 3 6/6s.
Yeah.
But we just need to... We can chill and hardcast for a bit and like...
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. Because then we could Living End.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to chill.
Chilling seems nice. You could even cast Endurance to get the Ragavan out of there.
I mean, I'm definitely going to Endurance our opponent partially because I want a 3/4 in play.
Yeah.
Yeah. That statement is... Okay, so... Here's what you should consider, chat. Let's imagine you were an oracle that only told things that were certainly false. That oracle would be as useful as an oracle that only said things that were totally true. And in the same way, the statement that if you have more living and suspended, the larger win percentage, like, those things are very directionally connected.
I see.
Did you like my long digression to get to that statement?
I did like your long digression to get to that statement. It was pretty ridiculous.
I was just kind of leaning into the nonsense vibe
I was
of the
gonna
stream.
say, easily deserving some nonsense.
I'm really enjoying our new emojis, I gotta say.
Yeah. You know what would make it even more enjoyable, though? A few moments in emote-only mode!
Oh my god, Greg. I appreciate that you do this periodically throughout the stream to encourage the use of... It's just insane.
See, no one's spamming our emotes. That's why I did it, you know? They're just spamming other people's emotes. I don't want that.
Alright, so now my plan is to reliving it. Pretty clearly, I think. So let's endurance them. They're bouncing the street wraith.
Alright, we're back.
I can chump, right?
Whoa, what's all these cool Pokemon Nee has?
Wait. Oh, dead check. Hold on. Dead check. So I could just chump, and then... No, there's only 8. 8 is unfortunately famously less than 9. Okay, so we chump.
Question for Greg. Would I consider Leonard Euler a friend of the stream? Yeah.
Yeah, Greg and good old oils go way back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm going to reliving end.
Do you want to attack with grief first?
I should attack with both my creatures first.
Well, but they could block with Emery.
Oh, wait, you're right.
They probably know what's up.
That's true. Yeah, I don't really understand why our opponent never tutored for a graveyard hate piece to stop me from doing this, but I'm definitely going to exploit it.
Does Euler have a number? Sure does. Euler has a lot of things named after him. Would I consider Leonhard Euler a friend of the stream? Sure. Maybe more of a frenemy of the stream, but definitely like closer on the friend side.
Okay, wait a minute. So I think I should actually Violent Outburst so I can do it with Fawn up in case their one card is Spell Pierce or something.
Yeah, we didn't. Zoe says make sure to respond to Living End with cycling the Wraith so you don't draw the Living End.
Oh, well, I certainly didn't do that. But that is good advice. I ignored immediately.
Yeah. Well, you didn't. We just didn't see it.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think I'm going to pass an upkeep to it so I have Fawn up. It means I don't get a 2/2, but that's going to be fine, I think.
That doesn't seem to matter.
And it only matters if their one card is a counter of some sort, but... Oh, I can also let the Saga trigger...
But what if they get Tormod's Crypt?
Well, basically, if they pass priority response, basically I can let them... I can make them commit to making a token or not.
Okay.
So it's like, okay, here's how this goes, right? So we go to their main phase. This triggers.
Yeah.
If they make a token, right? Then we say, all right, that resolves.
Yeah.
With this still on the stack, Violent Outburst.
We could not force of negation the Tormod's Crypt if they get it off
Saga.
If they get it off Saga.
Yeah. Saga doesn't cast it, it just puts it into play.
Yeah.
I guess I could also endurance me here to put living ends back in my deck, but whatever. This is just going to beat our opponent, I think. Just a classic two living end game. Nothing to see here.
What would you say is like the average number of living ends per game?
Well, I think usually one that resolves.
Okay.
Well, it's definitely, I guess, less than one because some games you resolve 0. Usually you don't win those games.
Well, in some games you resolve 2. 1.3 is a great answer.
I think you resolve 0 more frequently than you resolve 2 by a lot. Like, really? I bet it's not that high. Okay, so this is a grave shot for 3, which just doesn't kill us.
Uh-huh.
Alright. Let's not be killed. Well, we officially determined that in the arena of ideas, Living End is better than Temur Breach.
Yeah.
So it's actually all decided now. You think it's above 1? Okay, well, Zoe definitely has the largest sample size. And we are big sample size enjoyers here on the SystemMagic stream, you know?
That's true. We believe in the data.
Okay, well, after losing my first round 1-2, which I may have punted, we have won every match.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Well, the thing about Living End is it's a pretty good deck. It's also a bit like Charmeleon.
Oh, it's a lot like Charmeleon.
Oh, you count counter ones too. Well, if you count counter ones too, then it's pretty high.
I was counting countered ones as well.
Oh, well, I think you put Living End on the stack almost every game that you play.
Oh, or we were talking about resolving living ends.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I think the number Living put in a stack per game is like, 1.7 or whatever. That seems reasonable.
Okay, yeah.
But the number of Livings that resolve, I think, is maybe less than 1.
Okay.
It's maybe like 0.9 or something.
If you cascade into a living end, but there's a Trinosphere in play.
Well, you won't be allowed to cast it.
So, okay.
So it won't count for either. Unless you have 6 mana.
Wow, we're 3-1 and our opponent is 0-2.
That's pretty unlucky for them. This hand is great.
Do you count concessions before living end resolves as part of the number? Yes.
Wait, hold on. I should figure out what I need to cycle here. I think it's complicated. It's hideously complicated. I'm going to wait till their turn.
Oh, it's your RC Atlanta teammate.
Well, to be fair, we don't know how large a set that is. It could be a large set depending on who DC is working with.
That's true. Twitter Rhinos player. I assume this deck's good against her. Well, I guess Rhinos probably has a lot of counter magic.
No, this deck's very good against Rhinos.
Okay.
Both of you do the same thing, but when you do it, you win regardless if they do the thing before or after you doing it.
Yeah.
So, like, you don't have to stop any of their Rhinos. They have to stop all your living ends is the issue.
See, okay.
And I guess I can untap. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, well now I'm going to cycle one of these main phase because I would like to play a land that can cycle another one. Like
nice. Archmage Charm Rhinos, huh?
I don't think Archmage... Look, let me be clear. I believe you cannot construct a version of Rhinos that is favored against Living End. I'm not saying that... I have no idea where to put in their deck. Obviously, they can win. I believe constructing a version that is favored is impossible. Don't get scammed by Blood Moon. That is good advice. Unfortunately, this lane doesn't fetch Basic Island. So I will not be fetching Basic Island.
You beat Living End with 4 ley lines in the board. It was no terrible. No terrible. Yeah, okay. This is all good knowledge.
Alright, so now the question is our yard big enough to Living End? I think it maybe is. Yeah, I think we should probably just do it. Although, actually, I guess what's the downside of waiting a turn, though?
Well, we do, yeah, after drawing Waker of Waves, I kind of like waiting a turn.
Yeah, okay, we can wait. I'm gonna play Basic Forest and leave up this, though.
Okay.
Because what I realized is, okay, we can't get scammed by Blood Moon this turn because they can't fawn back when we fawn the Blood Moon on their turn.
Yeah.
So what happens is they'll Blood Moon, we'll fawn, and then the Blood Moon's not in play, we can go for it then. So it doesn't really help playing around Blood Moon to go for it now. And given that, I want to let things cook. A key aspect of the matchup is letting things cook.
Nice.
Sure. We can load the yard a little more.
Wouldn't it have been better to get...
Oh, wait. That was me foolish. Sorry.
Okay.
It was foolish. Alright, so let's shock. Let's cycle a Striped Riverwinder. And let's go for it.
Nice.
And they might well force negation this, but that's just fine.
Wow. I feel like I don't play that many games of Magic where one player just casts 0 spells.
So we think this is rhinos. Based on them, like, all available information points to them being rhinos.
Uh-huh.
But we don't actually know that, is the weird part about the current situation. So what are we going to... So, like, okay, assuming they're rhinos, we don't... Then... Like, Besage... So if they have Leyline, I should board in this Besage-u, I guess. I mean, I guess I can just, like, bounce Leyline. I guess Leyline's, like, not that good, it turns out. Wait, so Fawn is good against nothing? Oh, except it helps us resolve it.
Yeah.
Huh. Hold on, I'm not sure how to sideboard, actually. Because the problem is, against Endurances, I would want Subtleties. I think that stock list has Endurances. I don't think the stock list has Leylines. I'm not sure.
That makes sense.
But that is what I believe. So, just like, whenever I play against Rhinos, even when I'm playing, like, 4-color, my opponents have, like, bajillions of Endurances. I don't know. They always have Endurances. So I'm gonna assume that's what's happening. And I guess I'm gonna board out some miscellaneous, like... wait, actually... Probably in this matchup, the sizing on Curator versus Striped Winder is relevant.
Oh, that makes sense.
So probably this goes. Yeah, well, don't worry, the 2-bar is in my main because Sky Turtle's unplayable. So I actually have that problem all set.
Because what card's unplayable? Oh,
Colossal Sky Turtle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems like a very reasonable proposal, Zoe. Okay, I'm going to do this.
Nice.
Just a clean 4 4-mana flyers for 4 4-mana flyers swap.
Nice.
I mean, because we do have 2 Borrows and 2 Otawaras, so we're not, like, cold to Leyline or anything.
Yeah.
Also, if this is actually the Rhinos guy with, like, deranged takes on Twitter, but then, you know, fair enough. See, Zoe, the thing is that I think that you should board out Turtle in most matchups, and then also start with it boarded out, is my only real disagreement. Also, our opponent didn't Leyline us on turn 1, so that's a very good sign for our strategy.
That is a good start. Yeah. Is it unplayable because of its size or because it's a turtle?
Oh, definitely because of its size.
It's actually the sky part.
Oh,
all
it's
cards
the sky
with the
part.
word sky are unplayable.
Wait, I can probably think of a counterexample.
Arashi the Sky Asunder? Get that guy out of here.
I mean, that card was marginally playable. I don't know if it's a big Simic Sky Swallow. Ooh, that one is a card counterexample.
Nah, but Sky Swallower, that card sucks.
Oh wait, Sky Sovereign.
Unplayable.
Uh-oh. All right. So I guess our opponent wasn't doing what we thought they were doing. To be fair, that card is pretty beatable, but I don't have a subtlety. I no longer know what's going on.
Really a lot of bangers with Sky. Skyclave Apparition, Yorion Sky Nomad, Eldrazi Sky Spawner. 237 cards beginning with Sky. That's not even counting ones that have Sky in the middle.
Okay, so one way to beat the
And
card...
they're all bad. Anyway, keep going.
So one way to beat resolved scoos is we can try. Well, one way to do it is we try to overload it. Another thing we could do is we could just try to living end and just kill the scoos.
I see.
Like we could just be like, all right, living end.
Karizev, unplayable. Skyclave Cleric, unplayable.
Wait, is Skyclave Cleric the one that's a one of in Angels?
Yes.
So, if so, great.
Oh.
Also,
unplayable.
I like that Jesse retreated from the chat due to being defeated in the Arena of Ideas, but has just now returned.
Wait, why can they... Doesn't Ooze stop their rhinos?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Every time we play rhinos on stream, it's nonsense.
It's a really nice experience, I gotta say.
Ugh.
Oh yeah, we did beat the best deck with ease.
Yeah.
By which I mean the mirror that we played in this tournament.
Yeah. Edge of Autumn Rhinos. Still thinking about that one.
Edge of Autumn Rhinos is living rent-free in our head. Wow, those are really bad cards.
Maybe someone will redeem 4,000 points and we'll have to play Edge of Autumn Rhinos.
I think that would be a win for everyone involved. Alright, well, okay, my new plan might be to bounce this. Now, that plan does have some flaws.
Okay.
Such as the fact that my fourth land enters play tapped.
Ooh, that's brutal.
But... okay. Good to know.
Maybe it's an alt account?
I'm glad you're winning a lot with Teamer. I legit... Jesse, you should know that I'm forcibly assembling Teamer and handing it to MSJ this weekend. He has no choice but to play it.
That's true. Also, I like that I didn't get to know. Only Andrew gets to know that you're 13-0 with Teamer in leagues. From my perspective, you could have any record.
Yeah, so the question is, am I supposed to cycle more stuff? It's pretty complicated.
You have 1.2k points after one stream? Did you even bid? I have bad news. We've now gone through all the candles that I brought. And so what we have to do is go back into the scented candles box that my mom got me for Christmas. Please don't give MSJ ammo. You want to queue. Alright, it's time to use the Gardenia candle. From the scented candles box. Hey, The Last God, thank you so much for the gifted subscription.
Oh no. What a disaster. The Last God, we really appreciate your gift sub. Unfortunately, it did go to my least favorite person that views our stream regularly. So, you know, it's really no fault of your own that it ended up going there.
Tier 3 sub coming on January 30th. Okay. Ari, you better make good use of the emotes. Do you think you should go into emote only mode just for Ari's act? Oh, Simulin, yeah. Alright, Ari. Don't let me down.
So I
Go back to the Queen Cotton Candle. Says AJ he ate mom.
Wow, that's quite the username.
And thank you, Nee, for gifting some subscriptions.
So wait, the question is someone trolling us with that username?
Yes.
Because I believe I know the username my mom occasionally uses, and that's not it.
I think I know who it is.
Okay, nice.
I can go say hi to them by going to get another candle.
Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna small living end, and then wait. I need to respond, so I need to. Wait. Is it letting me respond? It should let me respond.
Are you
Uh-oh.
holding control because you think it's arena?
No, that's how
It does
Mono
the
works.
same thing? Okay.
I wanted to evoke the subtlety. It appears I'm not being allowed to do so. It's not great. Oh, nice!
Nice!
It was all a clever base. All right, let's evoke the subtlety.
Alright, we're back to normal chat. 1.8k points? Oh, because you just gifted a bunch of subs. Well, a hype train is close.
So now, something that you can do here, by the way, is we could put Charlotte's Agent back on top if we wanted to. I don't think we want to.
Okay.
But, like, sometimes you want to, like, get your Cascader back after you use Small Cascade. Here, I'm going to target nothing. Okay, so those... okay. So, land is on the bottom. Utopia Sprawl... Oh, no. So, wait. So, then Arbor Elf, Utopia Sprawl. Yeah.
Wait. I don't think they're playing Rhinos.
Yeah, they're not.
Okay.
What we just saw was sufficient to introduce that, yes.
Yeah. What are they playing?
So, this is...
Are they playing Zoo?
No, this is a Red-Green Ponza.
Okay. You're going to save your points for tomorrow? I mean, be warned, the prices will go up before tomorrow.
Rhinos is not out of the range.
They're just going to suspend a random Rhinos. Got a max value Andrew matching Greg's energy.
Oh no. What have we done?
I'll leave that one where it's at. See, that one exists because I know that you really wanted the Greg says something mean. And I felt like we had to have one to... It couldn't just be one, you know, line.
Greg says something mean is my favorite.
I know it's your favorite.
It's so great. Okay, so I think I'm going to counter this. Because they're on 2 lands.
I guess. Sure.
And I also know their top cards are... Yeah, this is great.
Yeah, okay.
Because next turn they draw Arbor Elf. They play it. They want to be Utopian Sprawl on tap with.
Yeah.
And then the following turn they're going to draw a land finally. Good old Architects of Will helping out there.
Yeah.
Another nice play is you can subtlety back to the top the thing and then rearrange your top 3.
Oh, man. Oh, we can... Oh, can it sound mean too?
All right, so we went 4-1 on stream with Living End. I think this deck is very good.
Yeah.
I think that anyone who happens to live in this house with me and have a name that starts with the letter N should play it in the RCQ this weekend.
God, maybe we should just stream Zura Zoo for a bit. It would have to be on an Anything Goes Friday stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one Lorwyn booster is very random.
Well, I just have a Lorwyn booster, you know? I'm saving it for a rainy day, Greg. You never know when you might need that Lorwyn booster.
Oh yeah, thank you. After going 4-1... After going 4-1, Andrew assured me before the stream that if we went 4-1 or better, that he's 100% to play Living End at NRG Champs. So...
Yeah. So everyone should be aware that retroactively I played Living End at Energy Champs.
Yeah.
But anyway,
yeah.
God, this stream was unbelievably nonsense intensive. I hope people like a nice mono nonsense stream.
Sounds like chat wants us to open the Lorwyn booster.
We can't open. That's for a rainy day. It's not raining outside. I need that Lorwyn booster.
Really putting the NRG in N Greg. Wait, sorry, I missed the N Greg bit. Why is there an NR?
It's just NRG with Greg.
Don wrote N Greg, and there's we have to have Jesse on when we stream Zurazu.
God, you can have a channel word for opening a chest. You can't have a channel word for opening all the chests because my account regularly has hundreds and hundreds of chests on it. So Anyway.
5K point. Okay, I'll add open a chest.
That's fine.
Chest.
I'm happy to contribute.
I see. N. Greg lives in this house, and their name starts with N. I see. I now get the N. Greg joke.
Oh, right.
That went over my head. Yeah, I actually am playing this modern event, and I am not playing Living Ends. I'm playing a different deck, and if you want to see my deck, you might have to come back to SystemMagic on Friday for our Anything Goes stream. We'll be playing a little more modern, and I'll be getting practice for the tournament I'll be playing. And I have to say, this is the worst timeline that I'm going to play a modern event. I can't believe it. I'm disappointed in me.
Also, chat, I want to state that I am planning to go to this modern RCQ that Greg and Nee are playing. I am not allowed to play the tournament, though. But I will be there to hang out. So if anyone wants to hang out at the modern RCQ and just, like, be elitist, you know where to find me.
Yeah, Zyphos, we realized that I didn't know the economy on point reductions when I set them earlier this afternoon. And so they will all be changing. There was a lot of nonsense today. Thank God people exchanged the candle one so much. They could have used a lot more. Bad things could have happened. Is it ruthless? Oh, redeemed hydrate.
Oh, nice.
Okay, I'm out of water. I hope no one else does it. Yeah, and wait, I was gonna. Oh yeah. I am a Yogg dog, but I'm not playing Yawgmoth.
I did propose.
No. Obviously, someone was gonna redeem hydrate after I just said I'm out of water. Okay, hold on. Energy in chat for like a second.
Oh my god.
This was the first. We got a hydrate. Yes, we hydrate.
Oh yeah. Anyway, yeah. So we will be streaming the deck Greg's playing on Friday. Tomorrow we're going to be streaming limited of some...
We're going to be streaming Kaldheim drafts tomorrow. It'll be our last chance to draft Kaldheim.
Maybe we'll actually do well in a Kaldheim draft for once.
Hopefully. Maybe we'll run a little bit amok.
Yeah, unclear.
Channel points do not reset each stream. Excellent use of hydrate.
But yeah, any parting words for this Living End stream?
I don't think so. But thank you for all the people who followed. Thank you for all the new subscribers to use all of our emotes. I'm going to put up... Let's see. Hopefully it'll show up. Wow, it doesn't show up. Okay, we got to fix that.
Yeah, we do.
But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow at 2 p.m. Don't forget, if you have... Oh yeah, they're cumulative. Excellent. If you haven't already... If you haven't already voted in our Twitter poll about what we should do on Standard, please go do that. And yeah, let's see. Any thoughts about what's going on over here?
Yeah. I don't know. You could rate somebody. I don't know.
Do you know this person?
You could rate Connor Man, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know.
Pioneer Goblins?
Sure.
That's fun. Okay, nice. We're gonna go raid Connor Man 11, who's playing some Pioneer Goblins. And so go tell them we said hello from SystemMagic. And, sorry, hold on. We were messing with a lot of settings. So let me go do that. Is it just...
There you go.
Yep. All right, so thank you all so much for tuning in for our Wednesday night constructed stream. We'll be back tomorrow for Limited. Go tell hello to Connor Man 11 for us.
And put some of those new emotes in the chat.
Put some of those new emotes in the chat. Let him know about the red gear and the blue gear. So awesome. Thank you so much for watching, and SystemMagic out.